be wondering, what am I doing? Why am I flashing keys? Why am I entering a house? Guys, I've just bought myself a 4-bedroom house in London. I mean, this garden is huge. So basically the plan is to break down this garage, make a whole AstroTurf situation there. Right at the end where you saw, I'm gonna build my YouTube studio / office. So guys, just to let you know, this video is not about my house. It's not about trying to blag and show off. This is literally to show you that I have bought this house solely off video production shot on HD on my Panasonic GH4 / GH5 towards the end of last year. And nothing, very rarely shot in 4K. Old cameras, lenses, standard lenses, and I managed to blow my clients away and create a whole stream of clientele with simple setups like the one I'm shooting on right now, which is the GH4 and the lower f2. You can probably get this whole setup right now probably for about less than £1,000, which is insane. My point is, with this video especially, is the EOS R5, the A7s Mark III, they're all incredible cameras, don't get me wrong. The quality, the clarity, it's all amazing. But if your editing is weak, if your storytelling is weak, if the way you construct clips together isn't going to be appealing, you are not going to get the video production company that you really desire and think you're going to have. The camera is not going to work its magic. It's really the person behind the camera, and it's the person behind the post-production that's putting all the clips together that's going to create magic in the edit, that's going to be able to be like, you know, have people's jaw drops. Like some of the most amazing films I've seen, say wedding films, you know, professional, like any form of films, whether it's weddings or travel films, has been shot on like the Canon Mark II, you know, the A6500, you know, like very basic cameras, and the way they constructed the story, the way they pieced it together, is where the art lies, is where clients are going to be glued to watching the video. It's not so much about the clarity. So the EOS R5, the A7s Mark III, if you're considering to buy those cameras, really think twice, because it's just such a waste of money, in my opinion. Seriously, invest in education, invest in trying to better your craft with editing, learning new tricks and tips. Like invest time and really try and invest time more in learning how to edit than to try and, you know, get a new camera and think that that's what's going to get you more money. So thank God I bought this house, and it's purely from, you know, HD footage and just doing some clever fancy footwork in the editing, which is amazing. Super proud, super shocked and amazed, and hopefully you'll follow my journey, because to be honest with you, this house over here, I mean, at the moment all this is going to be redone, but right there, right at the end, right at the end, it's going to be my little YouTube studio, which I'm going to build, and it's going to be super exciting, guys. Honestly, follow this journey, because what I'm going to teach you essentially is how to become amazing video artists without people selling you, you know, big brands trying to sell you the latest camera, the latest gear. That's not what's going to make you amazing. What's going to make you amazing is thinking out the box, being creative with your editing, storyline, that kind of stuff. That's what you should be pumping yourselves. That's what you should have scrolling down on your YouTube feeds, not EOS R5 and A7s Mark III, even though they're amazing cameras. And don't get me wrong, if you need a new camera, if you're starting out and you need a new camera, consider. But if you're someone with a GH5 or, you know, like a fairly good Canon, a fairly good Sony, just stick with it, just roll with it. Stick with HD, stick with 4K. You don't need 8K. I mean, do me a favor, who the hell is gonna be shooting on 8K? And you gotta keep reminding yourself that, because it's tempting. All these 4K, 120, 8K, I mean, all that is, it is really, really tempting. I'm not gonna lie, it's tempting, but the fact that I managed to buy this house purely on shooting HD videos for my clients and creating incredible stories with just what I have, and people loving it, people recommending me, and people just, you know, going wild for my videos, and they're not even the highest of quality, that just goes to show that you can do it too and just save your money. So guys, make sure to subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one.